Hello everyone, I just wanted to hop on here and do a quick review of the toiletry pouch on chain. I recently did a comparison video of the Toiletry 15 as well as the mini pochette, so you can go ahead and look at previous videos. And on that video I got a request to do a what fits in the new Toiletry 26. So before we get into what fits, I did want to give a little intro into why I got this bag and who I think should be considering this bag. So this bag has been pretty controversial, I would say, and I don't think many people are interested in it. And the reason being, just, earlier this year, last year, you could get this for both of these pieces for half the price, essentially. Much cheaper. This was like in the 500s, I think. Maybe this was in the 300s. I don't have either of the original pieces in my collection, and the reason being is that I recently, only in the last couple years, started buying luxury purses, and having a toiletry pouch, even though I totally understand how versatile it was and why people were really interested in it, it just wasn't for me. I was wanting to spend my money on purses. I'm not at this time buying toiletry pouches to actually put toiletries in. While I hope at some point I can be spending my money that way, that's not how I currently am. I'm buying them to carry my wallets, my phone, and use it as a bag, not to put my shampoo, conditioner, makeup in. While I love viewing bag spills on Instagram, don't get me wrong, that's just not how I'm using my luxury pieces. But as soon as I saw this revamped version, I contacted my CA and got it immediately. I loved it. This for me is perfect because I'm actually going to be using this as a purse. I don't plan on using this piece for my toiletries. And what I've been using this all summer for is been going wine tasting, as well as my more casual weddings, which for the most part my friends and I are pretty casual, so I haven't been to any very high fashion weddings. It's been more low-key, and this has fit the bill perfectly. So for people out there who never got their hands on the original pieces, the 26 and the 15, if you can get them in brand new condition, you're paying about the $1,700 you can get this brand new. Now, if you want specifically for a toiletry, this is definitely not for you, right? This has if you've seen any reviews, if not, I'll do a quick little detail in depth. This does not have a wipeable interior lining like the original. This is, it has a leather credit card slot holder and a pocket right here on the inside, and then it has the microfiber lining. So if you spill anything in here, I mean, it's gonna probably be pretty difficult to get out. But I just love the vachetta leather. I love this chain and how it looks. I like that this doesn't stick down as far as the original one. And I love this pull tab. So basically, I loved everything about this design, so it made sense for me to purchase it, and maybe for someone else looking for something they can use as a clutch and a shoulder bag, this could be for you as well. So let's get into, so I also in a previous video kind of pointed out the differences between the Toiletry 15 from the new version essentially versus the old version. Again, I don't have the old one, but it's pretty obvious in videos if you look at what's in my bags for Toiletry 15's the original. This one's significantly more narrow, and in most toiletry comparisons of the mini pochette, I have one down below, and you can just take a quick look to see the comparison of what fits in the Toiletry 15, the new version versus the mini pochette. It might surprise you. I have this one packed full. I usually keep a Chanel compact. Let's see what else. I have a little pill container, breath mints. Let's see, chapstick, Chanel bowl. Let's see, what is this? A Rogue Cocoa Flash in the shade Boy. Love it. It's one of my favorites. And then I also have the Chanel, let's see, Light Mauve. Their lip gloss. This is perfect because if you're wine tasting, it doesn't get the lipstick on the wine glass. It lasts forever. Love that. So that was all in here. Now I have a specific request to see if a mini pochette, I have one right here, mini pochette, the Toiletry 15, a thin wallet like the Recto Verso, which I happen to have, and AirPods and an iPhone will fit. Oh, along with wipes, wet wipes. So wet wipes, a phone. I don't have AirPods, but I figure like between a hair clip and key fob, that will kind of take up some similar space. So let's see what all will fit in here, if we can get all these things. So first, let's put these wet wipes in. Have it like that. Put my, maybe put my Toiletry 15 in there. I have my mini pochette. I would say like, look at that. That's probably not how I would carry it. Might stack these a little bit. Put my Recto Verso in. And I think AirPods would definitely, like if you threw these in there, they could fit in the sides. Whether you want to do that, it's definitely going to zip up just fine. Just fine. But it's not too distorted. I don't think this is going to hurt the bag. You just kind of have to like squish it a little bit to get everything to fit. And it would also depend on, I don't have my pouches full. So, right, if this was completely full, both were like full to the brim, you also might have a little harder time maneuvering. One thing you'll notice is this is rigid. It's not as like floppy compared to the original. So you might have a harder time fitting the same amount of stuff in this bag. I do have a full-size wallet, so I just wanted to show you. This is the jean wallet, I believe is how you say it, and that fits. So you can fit a full-size wallet in here. And let's see what else wallets. What else you can fit with a full-size wallet, just for comparison. So we have a full wallet. And I usually carry the Toiletry 15 with the 26, so I'll go ahead and use that one. And I still think if you wanted to, you could still carry Recto Verso and then have your phone and sunglasses on top. Depending on how big your wet wipes are, those could fit in there if you had like a slimmer, smaller package. I also have some like Kleenex and hand sanitizer. So all of those could fit in there. So it's pretty, and it's really not too heavy either. I wouldn't be worried about carrying this. More so as a clutch, just because this could just be me being picky, but I don't like my bags too heavy when I'm just using this little chain. If I have like a leather strap when I'm going crossbody, I'll weigh up my bags more, but if it's going to be on my shoulder, I don't like these chains like digging into me for long periods of time. So I'd probably lean towards carrying this as a clutch if I had all this stuff in there. So take those out. So there's just a little overview. Maybe let's also might do some what fits in this pocket. So I'm filming with my phone, but here's my case, and has a pop socket on it, so it's like not super bulky, but I'd say like this can definitely get in the way. And oh, I have the iPhone 13, not the Max. And it easily fits in there. I also usually carry around my key clay, and you can fit that in there. Let's see if the Recto Verso would also fit in there. And it doesn't take up too much room, so you still have a lot of room in the main compartment, even by fitting some items in the pocket. So I definitely utilize this pocket. I usually throw something in there, whether it's my wallet, usually my wallet, and when I refer to wallet, I mean my key clay. This is why I keep all my cards in typically, or my phone goes in here. Oh, and I'll mention if this is the first video you're watching, there does look like there's 6 card slots. If anyone's curious, 6 card slots. So I've been loving this bag. I jumped right on it, haven't looked back. I think it was a good buy in terms of what you get for what you pay for. Especially since I didn't have either of these pieces. I'm very happy with it. And if you have the loop bag, I was just gonna put a little plug in of the loop, and this is the strap that comes with it, and it matches perfectly and works well if you want to make this look more casual and go crossbody. So I hope this helps for anyone considering getting the Toiletry 26, and yeah, thanks for watching.